welcoming the viewers back to Gear Up Bike and introducing them to a machine many people waited decades to see reborn. The 2026 Kawasaki W1, the revival of a legend from the 1960s, returns with modern engineering quietly hidden beneath its vintage soul. The goal of this review is to explore every corner of this motorcycle in detail, from the nostalgia-rich exterior to the surprising level of refinement beneath the surface, so viewers can feel this bike not just with their eyes, but through the storytelling of its design and performance. The camera moves closer, revealing the front profile of the 2026 W1. The round halogen LED headlight sets the tone instantly, a conscious nod to the original W1, but treated with just enough modern technology to provide clarity on the darkest roads. Kawasaki kept the chrome bezel thick and bold, avoiding the thin, stripped-down approaches modern retro bikes sometimes fall into. The turn signals also echo a past era with their circular housings and amber glow, but they're powered by LEDs to ensure crisp visibility. The front fender is all metal, slightly elongated, hugging the tire in that classic styling language that defined motorcycles of the 1960s and early 70s. When the camera sweeps lower, the front wheel completes the vintage narrative with its wire-spoke design. But while the look is familiar, the performance is not stuck in the past. The 320mm front disc with a modern radial caliper adds stopping confidence that the original W1 could only dream of, making this motorcycle a blend of nostalgic simplicity and modern functionality. The telescopic front fork has been tuned specifically for a relaxed ride, offering a more plush response over bumps, maintaining the smooth riding character that fans of the W series always appreciated. Moving to the side profile, the camera highlights the lines that define the personality of this motorcycle. The fuel tank is unmistakably W series, arched shoulders, elongated shape, and a chrome-sided design with deep, glossy paint that reflects like a mirror. It carries the old-school Kawasaki emblem, not the modern stylized one, emphasizing the authentic retro theme. The side view of the bike reveals the parallel twin engine sitting proudly as the centerpiece, exposed with polished fins and symmetrical exhaust pipes running along each side. This is the kind of motorcycle that doesn't hide its mechanical heart. Instead, it displays it like a piece of classic artwork. The seat is a long, flat, cushioned bench with white stitching tracing its border, offering enough space for both rider and passenger without compromising the retro silhouette. The frame is tubular steel, visible and raw, giving that satisfying connection between the design and the engineering. The rear suspension uses twin shocks, complete with chrome springs, and they're adjustably perfect for riders who want that vintage look without sacrificing control. The side panels are trimmed with chrome and subtle branding, maintaining a retro clean appearance. Every component feels intentionally designed to transport you back in time, while the proportions remain balanced enough to look natural by modern standards. When the camera shifts behind the motorcycle, the back profile showcases the wide, beautifully curved rear fender, painted to match the tank and finished with chrome for that unmistakable classic appeal. The tail light is a rounded LED cluster that imitates the glow of incandescent bulbs, and the rear indicators stay true to the styling consistency. The rear wheel matches the front with wire spokes and a wider tire, improving stability during cruising. The twin exhaust pipes exit symmetrically on both sides, slightly angled upward, polished to a shine and delivering an iconic retro twin-cylinder silhouette that's impossible to mistake for anything else. The license plate holder is tucked neatly beneath the taillight, avoiding any disruption to the vintage rear profile. The overall impression from the back is that of a clean, timeless motorcycle uninterested in unnecessary modern aggression. It wants to be charming, elegant, and deeply connected to a specific era of motorcycling history. The camera transitions to a closer shot of the engine, the centerpiece of the 2026 W1. Kawasaki didn't bring back the original engine design literally, but they recreated its spirit beautifully. The 2026 model features a 675cc air and oil-cooled parallel twin. The air cooling is part of what gives the bike its authentic look of fin patterns, exposed cases, and a raw mechanical aesthetic that modern liquid-cooled engines often lack. But under that retro exterior, the engine hides modern engineering. Fuel injection replaces carburetors, ride-by-wire gives better throttle response, and internal balancing helps reduce vibrations without losing the classic pulse that makes a retro twin enjoyable. The engine produces around 58 horsepower and around 62 Nm of torque, delivered in a smooth, predictable manner. Kawasaki focused on torque availability at low to mid-range RPM, making the W1 perfect for relaxed city cruising, scenic countryside rides, and everyday commuting. The soundtrack of this motorcycle is something Kawasaki paid special attention to. The twin exhaust note is deep, mellow, and old school in character, especially during idle and low RPM acceleration. It's a machine that wants to be ridden calmly, but can still deliver spirited performance when pushed slightly harder. As the riding scenes play, the voiceover dives into the performance of the W1. The riding posture is upright and relaxed, with wide handlebars giving confident control at low speeds. The steering is light, making it easy to maneuver through city traffic, while the long wheelbase ensures stability at cruising speeds. The parallel twin engine offers predictable acceleration and not aggressive, but pleasantly responsive. It's the type of power that never overwhelms the rider, making it ideal for beginners, returning riders, or experienced enthusiasts who prioritize character over raw speed. The suspension tuning leans toward comfort, absorbing bumps smoothly. The bike handles corners with ease. It's not a sport machine, but it remains composed and balanced. The dual-disc braking system provides strong stopping power, and ABS ensures safety in emergency braking scenarios. The gearbox is a 6-speed transmission with light clutch action, perfect for longer rides. Kawasaki also added subtle rider aids, including traction control with 2 levels and a low intervention mode that keeps the bike feeling natural. Despite its retro persona, it still meets modern expectations for usability. The instrument cluster is a blend of analog dials and a small digital screen for fuel, gear, clock, and trip information. It strikes the perfect balance between vintage charm and modern practicality. Once the performance segment settles, the video transitions into pricing analysis. Kawasaki positioned the 2026 W1 as a premium retro motorcycle, targeting enthusiasts who value authenticity. The price varies slightly depending on the region, but it generally falls into the mid to upper range of the modern classic market. It's more affordable than high-end European retro bikes but pricier than entry-level retro options. Kawasaki offers accessories such as chrome luggage racks, leather saddlebags, fly screens, heated grips, and upgraded seats for customization. For riders who like building a personalized vintage-themed setup, the W1 provides a solid foundation. The value of this motorcycle isn't simply in horsepower or specs, it's in the experience and heritage. It's a bike built for riders who appreciate history, nostalgia, and mechanical beauty. As the video reaches its final moments, the outro begins with a slow-motion montage of the W1 riding through scenic landscapes. The narrator summarizes the essence of the motorcycle, a tribute to Kawasaki's early engineering roots, a machine designed to capture the simplicity and charm of the past, and a reminder that motorcycles don't always have to chase power figures or futuristic designs to make an impact. The 2026 Kawasaki W1 is a celebration of timeless motorcycling, blending classic looks with reliable modern engineering. The outro invites viewers to share their thoughts in the comments, especially if they have memories of the original W series or have been waiting for a true retro revival. The narrator thanks the viewers for watching Gear Up Bike, reminds them to like and subscribe for more detailed motorcycle reviews, and closes with one final shot of the W1 idling in the golden sunset, its engine gently pulsing, chrome gleaming, and silhouette capturing the heart of motorcycling history.